touch that dial. Just chill for a while, keep it locked with my man Tony B. Welcome to something new, something you're not used to. It's fresh and guaranteed to bless. New Artist Profile. Yeah, it's a new day with a new sound. Keep it locked, you're listening to the new Artist Profile. Thank God for music. New music on the radio. Artist Profile.
What up, everybody? It is your boy Tony D on the radio on the New Artist Profile Live right here on Level Up Nation. And we have our phenomenal guest host this week, Miss Imelda. What's going on, Mel?
Hey,
How
I
are
like
you?
when you call me phenomenal. Go ahead.
Yeah,
On.
hey,
I love it.
Stupendous.
Splendiferous.
You made that one up.
No, that is a word.
Really?
It really is.
Splendiferous.
Splendiferous.
I think she made that up.
I did not.
Guys, we are excited about this week's show. We have a phenomenal gospel recording artist, musician, producer that we'll be chopping it up with. His name is Damion Murrill of the group The Murrills, and Damion Murrill and Salome. Man, I'm telling you, if you are not familiar with his music, you need to become familiar because he has some great music and he's just an all-around good guy, man. So yeah, we're gonna chop it up with him in just a few minutes. But me and Imelda are excited because it's Sunday. How was your Sunday?
It was good.
Yeah.
You know, Sundays are always a blessing for me
Yeah.
because it's truly a day of rest for me.
Amen.
So yes,
Yeah.
it's been a good day. Yours?
It was good. I had to play all Shree songs today in church. Usually I only play one, but I had to play Shree of them today.
Sir.
Yeah, so
Sir.
it was good. We got in there and it was good.
That is your whole job. Come on, sir. Yes.
Yeah, but we hope you guys had a great Sunday. If everybody is hopefully coming back around from Hurricane Helene and Milton, really did a major job here in the area, as we said last week. But things are starting to get kind of close to normal here in the area. But if you are still impacted, we're going to continue to pray for you. All right, we're going to give you our sponsors. We have some amazing sponsors that help to keep the NAP show live on the air. And we have a new sponsor, which you will see in just a few seconds.
Okay, seconds. Seconds
Just
is
a
the
few
word.
seconds.
Don't worry about it.
What was the other word you said? Splendiculous?
Splendiferous.
Yeah,
Come
that
on,
one.
sir.
Come on. All right, roll that sponsor footage right now. We'd like to shout out our NAP show live sponsors. B&W Insurance Group. They are a full-service insurance company focused on helping you and your family find the best coverages at the best rates for all of your family needs. Based out of Augusta, Georgia, you can give them a call at 706-833-1449 or visit them on the World Wide Web at www.bnwinsuranceGroup.com. That's www.bnwinsuranceGroup.com. Christian Sounds Entertainment Media Group. They specialize in radio promotions, artist development training, photography, music videos, lyric videos, graphics, and much, much more. They can service your needs whether you're a business or a recording artist. Find out more information about CSE Media Group today by calling 803-599-6572. The Spot on Walton. This is the newest location in Augusta, Georgia to host your next intimate event or gathering. Host a book signing. Debut your music at a live listening party. Set up an art gallery. Host a mini musical concert. Or even film a podcast. The Spot on Walton is waiting on you. Visit them on Facebook at The Spot on Walton, or for more information, call 803-599-6572. Williams Artistic Catering. Locally based in Augusta, Georgia, this company is committed to providing safe and high-quality catering services while implementing all necessary precautions to protect their valued clients and their families. To book Williams Artistic Catering for your next event,
email them at cookingflavor41@gmail.com or visit them on Facebook, Culinary Canvas Williams Artistic Catering. If you'd like information on how you can sponsor the NAP Show Live, just email us at csemediabiz@yahoo.com. That's csemediabiz@yahoo.com. It's time for a change in America. It's time for renewed values. Time for fairness, opportunity, and optimism. We're not going back to the chaos of the past, but we're looking forward to a brighter future. It's time for our country to leap into the ocean of prosperity. On November 5th, vote Harris Walsh for our next president and vice president of the United States of America.
'Cause I'm looking for a girl like, looking for a girl like, looking for a girl like, looking for a girl like you.
Divinity Music Group Studios. High-level recordings. Large band recordings. Professionalism is our structure. Sound isolation booths. Pro mixing and mastering. Calming atmosphere. Guitar amps and mic placement. Great preamps. Easy vocal layers. Keyboards and synths. Ready to do your production. Hammond RT3 organ. DMG Studios reception. Welcoming atmosphere. Industry standard softwares. Video editing. CD and DVD duplications. Graphic designs. And high quality mics. Book your session today. Call 910-769-0533. Divinity Music Group Studios.
And we're back. Oh, I didn't know it was coming back so fast. We're back to the NAP Show Live with your boy Tony D on the radio and Imelda Schaffner for this wonderful Sunday afternoon. We're excited because, as we said at the top of the show, we have a great artist and producer on. His name is Damion Murrill from Wilmington, North Carolina. And guys, if you remember my song, Love Song, well, this is the gentleman that produced that joint. So we're going to bring to the screen Damion Murrill. What's going on, D?
What's happening, brother?
How you doing, man?
Glad to be here.
Good?
Doing great.
Good.
Everything's good.
Good. How was your Sunday, man? First of all, how was Sunday today?
It was great, man. Had a good service and then, went into a little rehearsal this afternoon and now I'm here, man. I'm hyped.
I hear you, bro.
Ready to go.
I hear you. Well, tell the listening audience a little bit about who you are, just in case they don't know who Damion Murrill is.
Okay, I'm Damion Murrill. I started out with Donald Lawrence and the Tri-City Singers. Later on, he produced my family's group called the Murrills, and we were nominated for a Grammy and Stellar. And from that point, man, we traveled all over, and then I've had my own group, which is called Damion Murrill in Salome, and we were able to make some more music and then we're here today, man. I'm just love doing what I do. And anytime that I can write and do what I do for God, man, I'm happy to do it.
Mm. Well, I know we met. It has to be about 9 years ago when you did your tour
Oh yeah,
for your
yeah.
first project. And you and I kind of just clicked, and so now I'm a part of the family. My last name is Frazier
Right.
Murrill.
Oh Lord. So he's officially part of the family. Is
Right.
Frazier Murrill
He
now?
officially- Yeah,
Yeah,
you can't do
yeah.
nothing about
So
it
you gonna
now,
put him
man.
on one of the songs? He gonna sing?
Well, I'm gonna have to, you know. We could make that work. Anything he need, you know. He's part of the family. What can I do, you know?
Yeah.
All right, go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, and he's and by way, he is also Merle Frazier. So anytime he want to sit in on the new artist profile, he can, because that's my bro.
All
Yeah,
right.
for life.
Okay. Amazing. Amazing. Uh-huh.
Man, so tell us how your experience was with Donald Lawrence, man, and what did you learn in that gelling of singing with him, performing with him, recording with him? What did you learn in that?
A lot, brother. I mean, vocally, just of course, just working dynamics, with background, how he worked background singers and how you put things together, man. I mean, I was just like a student, just sitting there watching the whole time, or even just with him, just being in the studio and seeing him work and how his mind thinks and how he put things together. And he's well, to everyone, I'm sure he's brilliant in what he does.
Very intelligent.
But like I say, we go back and tell people we go back before everybody knew him as Donald Lawrence. We grew up together. You know what I'm saying? He remembered me when I was this high. So we're like, that's why he calls us his family, because we're really pretty much are like family. So from that point, man, he's just been the biggest supporter, and I'm thankful for his influence in my life, man. He is. I just learned so much, man. A lot about music, a lot about life. He's just well-rounded, man. A lot about business. Yeah.
Yeah. I tell you, he is one of the most prolific songwriters and producers in the industry.
Oh,
when you
yeah.
say,
He really is.
yeah.
But he's extremely intelligent. I sat in a conference with him,
Yeah.
was teaching the class, and I'm like, Lord, the wisdom that is there.
Yeah. He's I mean, the wisdom that comes from him. And that's just in every, is in music and just all around. You get a chance to really sit and talk to him, his knowledge, and he's just a person who loves to study. So he studies music. He has studied just so many different things, and so I'm so impressed with how hard he works and all that he does in the industry, man. I if I can just do a little of what he does, I'll be okay. But he's brilliant, and I'm just happy to have him as my brother.
Now, bro, you do a lot in the industry. You have produced so many artists. You are always in the studio down at Divinity Music Studios in Wilmington, North Carolina. Just give us a list of a few of the artists that you've produced besides Tony D.
Oh, wow. It's so many.
So many.
And I would have to go back,
Yeah.
for a minute. And but I've done many. When I say I've done a lot of indie artists, and those, so I've been doing this here ever since I built the studio, maybe like 6 or 7 years ago, and ever since, and I've been producing music ever since then. And so if I start calling out names, man, I know I'll forget people.
Yeah.
But it's been so many and so many great artists, and that's why I'm glad to see you supporting indie artists, man, because it's just so many great talent and great gifts out here, and that I feel like it gets unseen.
They really do. And that's why, sometimes I really want to stop doing the new artist profile, but the Lord's like, no, he won't let me, because if it wasn't for my platform and others like mine that has had the longevity, then there wouldn't be a lot of opportunities for independent artists to be on. Shout out to Unrestricted Praise. Unrestricted Praise is on. They're one of the artists that we highlighted on the new artist profile for some time. So, man, and I'm glad that you get a chance to bring your knowledge that you learned from Damion and from your own personal studies and, your spiritual wisdom and you pour into the independent artists a lot. So how do you feel when you bring somebody in and you mold them and structure them? They have just a shell of a song, and then it's over, and you got this great production. How do you feel? How do they feel, and how do you feel?
Well, it comes somewhat natural. I'm always, other people are not impressed, but sometimes I'm impressed of what comes out, because I know half the time, man, it can't really just be me, but God allows me to hear things, and I listen to what I hear, and I go in and I just start creating what I hear. And when I guess whenever I am producing an artist, I like being able to bring out what's in them that they don't know is in them. And so I've been able to be successful at doing that. And I just love doing it, man. It's just, I tell them, hey, when I produce someone, I'm not producing you just for you, but I'm also producing you for me as well. So I want them to be at their best, because our name is on the line,
Right.
If my name is connected to it, and if your name is connected to it, then, I want to see you at your best, and however it takes. I believe when we go in the studio, I tell them it's not about getting in and out of there as fast. Look, let's take time. This is an art. Let's take time and work it out, and so we can be really happy about what the outcome how the outcome turns out. And so I love doing that. I love being able to hear and then being able to create what I hear and get it out of my mind. And then it's almost like I've always said, it's like how God created man. It's like the creation. It's like doing what he did, it's, to first of all, think of it, and then all of a sudden take it from here and then bring it out to life. And so I enjoy doing that. And I enjoy working with people who don't mind being challenged by that.
Right. So I really enjoy. I like what you said, because somebody posted on Facebook. It was a producer, and he said to be able to take something, to able to create something out of nothing is just amazing. And both me and Mel, because she just released her single, and I do my music, and to have an idea in your head and hear it, and then be able to actually manifest that is just it's something that you can't even really put into words,
Yeah. And it's one thing to hear it, but if you can take what you hear, because there's been stages in my early ages where I could hear it, but what came out was not what I heard, but to be able to hear it and to be able to mold it like clay, and actually, be able to feel it just like you felt it before. It's just a wonderful thing. And I tell people sometimes I am a cheat code, because sometimes I'll just wake up from my sleep and it'll be there, like God will deposit it. I'll hear it, and I'll get up and go down to the studio and just start putting it together. And I'm impressed, because I know it didn't just come from me.
Right.
There's times where it does come from me, but there's times where I know it comes straight from God, because I wake up from a dream and I hear it.
Wow.
So it's just I'm excited to be able to do that. I'm nowhere am I boasting, but it's just something that most people that are around me are not impressed with it. But I am always shocked at how he used me in those areas.
Yeah. You come from a musical family too. Like everybody, either you guys can sing, play, preach, everybody. Like sometimes it's kind of not fair. Like
some families get
it all. Like the Murrills and the Winans and the Paces. Yeah, like how it's
Clarks.
like it's just the Clarks. It just it skipped the Fraziers. It just says "Shoo." Yeah. Man, but like how is it when you guys come together and create? Because your first project, Family, what was it? Family Affair? What was the name of it?
Family Prayer.
Family Prayer. How was that coming out the gate, fresh off of working with Donald, and then your group being presented by Donald Lawrence and then your group coming together. How was that?
With your siblings.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
it had to be some Chiefs and Indians.
Well, look, I'm gonna tell you this. It was awesome because, before we even, did all of that, we all grew up together. And so Donald was just like one of the siblings. So we were always like sit back and play records and sing and talk, so having that experience and then being able to do that together with him, it was brilliant. And I'm always, like I say, I am always impressed with the gifts that even fall in my family. Like I love like my sister, my brothers. I'm a big fan of them. I've seen them, their talent, and I have one brother that can play everything. It's just whatever he put his hands on. It's always been that way. Ever since he was young, he can take a new instrument, give him an hour with it, he'll play it. It's just,
Wow.
so all of that, being able to just come together with my family, it was just like being at home. It's like us, because we all have the appreciation of music. And we all studied records together, even with Donald. We would all sit and listen to the Clark Sisters albums and have discussions, and when we were growing up. And so just to be able to do that with him, man, it was mind blowing. And then he added other producers like PJ Morton and Tommy Sims and Percy Beatty, and being able to work with all of them. And it was. I even listen to that every once in a while. I'll pull that album up today. And even though it's been a while, it still sounds current. And I'm impressed with, the brilliant mind behind Donald Lawrence, man. He does his thing, and he knew how he wanted us to sound and how he wanted to place us. And it's just been a party. It's just like a family reunion coming together, man. It was great.
Yeah. Guys, if you're just tuning in, you're locked into the New Artist Profile live on Level Up Nation. And we are chopping it up with my dear brother, Damion Murrill from Wilmington, North Carolina. Damion, I remember when that project came out and we were all like, yo, what's this new group, the Murrills? Like, yo, you gotta get that project. That project is fire. And so that was really, really a good project. Groundbreaking project, because you didn't see males and female dominated family too often in that time, and so it was a great project. And Friend of Mine is my favorite song.
Yeah, that is great.
Yeah, I when we were live on the air, we was playing Friend of Mine quite often on Fridays because that song got us hyped.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. So I gotta say that I was in the studio when we were working on Love Song, and Damion was like, hey Tony, I want you to hear this track. And so he played what is now Painted Picture. And
I do like that song. It's a great song.
Like I was sitting there with my mouth open to hear just the instrumental version of it. Like Painted Picture is such a dope song. And the concept behind it, like, how did you? That must have been one of those God woke you up in the morning songs, because you just don't come up with the title "Painted Picture" and the devil painted this picture of you that you sometimes believe, and you begin to operate in that. I mean, how did that happen? I mean, where did that come from?
Well, a lot of times, I mean, that was one of the ones that I woke up and I had the course, the course, I heard it. And then from there, I sat with it and began to write the rest of the whole song. And so, it started out with that course, and I heard it in, as I woke up from a dream. And then from there, I started to sit with the music and sit with what I was hearing. And then I just started putting together the concept that God kind of gave to me with that. And, I just thought it was, I thought a lot of times we go into life and we start believing a different picture of ourselves. We start thinking that, hey, we don't go as far as we could because we don't feel like we're worthy enough, or we start, and we really think we're hearing ourselves, but a lot of times, you know, the enemy can disguise his voice as your thoughts.
Very much so.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, I just thought it was important that we understood that if you just stop believing that painted picture of you feeling like you can't achieve, or you can't do this, or you'll never do this, or you'll never do that. And, you know, but you start looking into what God says about you, because when you read the scriptures, it says the exact opposite of what a lot of us feel about ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And first it starts with the mind. So in the song, it says the problem starts with your mind. And a lot of times a lot of people miss that in church, because we get to the spiritual side, but we also have to bring the spiritual and practical together. And when we bring the two together, we can tear down the strongholds and those things that come to our mind. Because sometimes you have to deal with the mind and not just say hallelujah and think that this deals with the mind. You have to say hallelujah, but you have to still deal with the mind. You got to cast those thoughts out, you know, and believe what God says about you, because what God says about you is what stands. And if you can believe that, then then the enemy has no, he has no power over you. He has no power over you. If you just stop believing him, and if you believe the opposite, then nothing can stop you. You know, you may go through things, but you'll be able to press through it. You'll be able to move past it. And just don't, I tell people, I say, if you just don't give, just remember, the only thing that will stop you from not accomplishing is giving up.
Right.
If you just don't give up and keep pushing, God will be with you in that process. And don't worry about what other people feel about you. You believe what God says about you. You know, and that's that concept of the song. You know, the enemy always paints this picture of you, and he wants to get that picture in your mind. And once he get that picture in your mind, he wants to get you to believe it. If you believe that picture, then you won't do anything with your life.
Right.
You believe what God says about you, then you'll be able to accomplish many things in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as you say, where's the organ? You gonna tune them up right there.
Yeah, B flat.
You were preaching, right? You were preaching right there.
This is how I get my songs, and to me, it's like I have to feel. I tell somebody, how do you expect anybody else to feel something from your song if you don't feel it?
Right.
And so it has to minister to me first.
You always got to be the first partaker. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I wouldn't release anything if I didn't feel it first. If it didn't minister to myself, and that's the only way that I can trust it. And so when that happens, when I was writing that song, that whole concept, I really understood it, and I was just trying to find a way. How could I put it in words to make the average listener be able to get it? And I think I was able to do it, because from the response that I've gotten from that song, people are like, "Wow, I get it," and that made me happy. It's just that I don't want to be overcomplicated, but I do believe that if we can just be able to understand what God says about us and start believing and really identify between what's God. And one thing about your mind, I tell people, your mind, you hear in your mind, when you hear yourself, you hear it in your voice. It's like you. And so it's easy to believe what you hear that's normal. You hear it in your voice, but every thought that comes to your mind is not your thoughts.
Right.
Yeah.
Broadcasters. And so that song, point blank, just stop believing that painted picture. That I don't want any picture that the enemy paints of me. I want the image that God has of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good.
Well, we are going to listen to Painted Picture. So guys, sit back, relax, get your meditation shoes together, do whatever, because this song is really going to minister to you. This is Damion Murrill with Painted Picture right here on the New Artist Profile Live on Level Up TV.
Damion Murrill and Salome is back with a very important message from my family, the Murrills. Yeah.
I hear you crying, Lord, help me, please. Yeah. All the trouble around you, you long for peace. Tired of going in circles, you're feeling days. He said he'll give you power over wealth, but yet your bill's not paid.
The problem starts in your mind. You're only seeing the physical, cause you're spiritually blind.
Ooh, his word cannot lie. Everything he will do, he's already done it for you. Whoa, God is waiting on you. You stop believing that picture and let the devil play with you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You see, he painted this picture to kill your faith. If you will doubt what I promise you, it will hold away. God said in his word, he's not a man that will lie, nor the son of man that he will change his mind. The problem starts in your mind. You're only seeing the physical, cause you're spiritually blind. Hey, his word will not lie. Everything he'll do, he's already done it for you. Oh, God is waiting on you. You stop believing that picture, that one, that the devil painted of you. Don't do it to yourself. That ain't right. No, no, that ain't right. For I know the ways that I have for you to prosper you. And I told you plans and hope and it's you. His word will not lie. Everything he'll do, he's already done it for you. God is waiting on you. You stop believing that the devil paid it.
You better stop believing that picture that the devil painted.
Painted. He did.
Child.
Yeah.
That's a track right there, guys. That's Painted Picture. It's available on all digital outlets. I see a lot of people on there saying they like it, hearts and fire and everything else. So go on and download that track.
Remember when we first heard it, I told you it reminded me of Eric Clapton.
Yup. Yes, she did. That guitar in there. Yeah. Man, when I heard it in the studio down there loud, I was blown away. Man, that's a beautiful song. Beautiful song. And we were able to promote that on national radio. So that was an honor. So yeah, man. But let me say something now. You guys, Salome is known for your inspirational music, right? Amazing project. Yeah. But if you follow your new trend here, you guys are doing something a little different. Right? You're still inspirational. Still,
man.
right?
You know, yeah. Well, we're kind of just taking on a new space now. God has moved us in a different direction, and I'll probably hanging up the Salome side of everything, and we're moving into Damion Murrill and Friends. So Damion Murrill and Friends are what we're doing is we're actually taking our message to the world, and we're doing some inspiration and iconic music. We're bringing both of those that together, and we just want to get out of the four walls and really get to people and allow them to be inspired by the art of gospel music, but also the art of music in general.
Yeah.
I like the whole out of the four walls
Mm-hmm.
because people think everything is so restricted to the church, but there's so many more people outside of the church that you need to get, and you get them how you can get them. I become all things to all people that I need to get them. So I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I be an honorary friend? I won't try to slide into the family, but can I be an honorary friend?
I just said,
of course.
I slid into the family, bro. I slid into the family. What? You got to tell me what you tell.
Need it.
Need what address?
Here.
Oh,
Lord help. Anyway, moving right along.
So we're gonna play. If you follow Damion Murrill on social media, he has some snippets, and they remake some iconic music, as he said. And we're gonna play this one. And I'm not going to say the name of it. If you are a movie connoisseur, an African-American movie connoisseur, then you automatically going to know where this song from. Let's go ahead and roll that footage. You told Harpo to beat me.
You know what? I'm not doing this with you.
That was dope, David. That was dope. What made you decide to do that song?
I'll just like music in general that has inspired me. Of course, watching that movie back in the day, and a lot of the music has been inspired by a lot of gospel producers and all these, other things. And I've been inspired by it, so I'll watch movies, and I just wanted to give another interpretation of it, with a choral perspective.
Right.
And so I just sat down with it, man. And I was like, you know what, I got this idea. And I called the, group in, and they have no idea what I'm going to, and I just teach it to them. And from that perspective, man, they loved it, and we had fun doing it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, Mary Goolsby, she has her son is a phenomenal CHH artist. His name is Mike Jesus. She wants to know, do you work with CHH artists?
Sure.
Because you've done some CHH music yourself.
Absolutely. I love music in general. Well, I've done a little bit. I've dabbled in that quite a bit. That and in reggae music, of course. I've done that. I just love music in general. So every style of music I've studied. That's one thing that I've learned from even Donald too. He says that a good producer knows how to be well-rounded, and so I've studied all those aspects of music. So it's not a problem. I do this. And I'll do that.
Okay.
He got a reggae joint I used to play on the NAP show. That joint is fire. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, man, we're going to get a little bit off the script, but I want to play this now as opposed to later. So, Angee, if you could go ahead and play the next clip from Damion Murrill. This is another one that I'm not going to tell you who it is. You should know. If you know this iconic musician, you'll know this song. So go ahead and play this clip.
What have we done to the world? Look what we've done. What about all the peace that you pledged your only son? Did you ever stop to notice all the children dead from war? Did you ever stop to notice this right earth is weeping shore?
What about
Okay. All right.
See, I'm going to be with the Murrills. I'm going to be the Murrills and friends. I'm going to be over to the left.
That's right.
With a tambourine, clearly. In the back of the group.
Man, I love it. I love it. I can't wait to hear what you put out later. You did a drum solo that was phenomenal. Like you guys are amazing, man. You guys are amazing.
Thank you, man. Hey, just music. We just love music, man. I mean, we've been raised and been inspired by all these great, artists, and been influenced by it. I mean, we've been playing. All my siblings, we all been playing instruments ever since we were young, singing, and so it's just. I guess this side of me now is saying that I just want to be me, and I'm just being myself now. It's just I don't want to be stuck in one category. So I'm just showing a lot of aspects of myself that people didn't know. Like you said you didn't even know I play drums, but drums was my first instrument. I've been playing drums ever since I was 7 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So it's been I haven't been I work with other musicians. But I just like to work with other musicians. But I can actually play the music if I myself. If I need.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna say this. We're about to end the interview, but I'm gonna say, and me and Mel was talking about this because she just released her first single, "Never Be Defeated," and she was talking about the relationship that she had with her producer, how it was such a great gelling, and he kind of he asked her stuff about the song first before they sat down to produce the song. You got to have a great relationship with your producer. So I am not a studio bass player. I am not. Okay. I know my strength. You get me on the stage after I've learned the song and vibing in the aura of that area, Sunday morning, because I've always been a Sunday morning bass player.
Right.
But something about when it's time to play, I overthink it, I get nervous. But I had the most relaxing time playing Love Song with Damion.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because the studio can be scary. It can be a very scary place, especially if you're not used to it and you get overthinking and your brain make you crazy.
Yes.
It will make you absolutely crazy and stiffen you up, and then you're making all kinds of mistakes. So that's a good thing.
All kinds of mistakes. Like now when I'm here and I'm making my music, it's just me. I'm good. But it's something about being in that big, but Damion was like, yeah, that's good, man. But you could do this. I think you can do this. And he played it on the bass on his keyboard. And then and then when I got it, then I was able to flow, and it was seamless. So kudos, Damion. Thank you so much. Guys, if you're looking for a really, really good producer, and I'm not saying this just because he sent me a cash app for $500 earlier today. If you really need a good producer that's prayerful, spiritual, but yet can bring out the best and not in a harsh way, works with your ideas, can take what your nucleus of what you feel and build upon it. Damion Murrill in Divinity Music Studios in Wilmington, North Carolina is the place to be. Before we drop all your information, Damion, just give us real quick with the few minutes, about 2 minutes we have left. Give us some words of wisdom, man, to independent artists or anybody, whatever God lays on your heart, man. We're sharing the floor with you.
Well, I like to tell people to find your unique self. I've been on that for a minute now. Just find your unique self. Don't try to be like everybody. Learn your influences, embrace those influences, help them to make you, let them help you make who you are. But I've been in this mode where now it's like, you know what? I have to be me. And God made me the way he made me for a reason. And what kind of world would it be if we all did everything the same? So
Right.
I would just encourage an artist to, find your unique self, find your creativity, and don't be afraid to challenge yourself, and don't be afraid to step out. And that is something that I really am enjoying now. I'm learning to enjoy music more, being who I am in music and not trying to be everything that I hear. But there's a difference between influences. Now, influences are good, but influences are supposed to help mold you. But if you become what your influence is, then you're not being unique in your own way. And so I'm right at this point where I just believe that as artists, get back to that place when you first started and you love just creating. And that's where I'm at now. I'm loving the area of just creating music, and I'm okay with being different, and I'm okay with being who I am.
That's what's up. What's up. Damion, thank you so much. I appreciate you for being a great guest. Your social media information is streaming below. Guys, if you're looking for a great producer that'll even work with your budget. Now, it ain't free, but he will work. He will work with your budget, and because he really cares about the music. Definitely want to reach out to Damion Murrill out of Wilmington, North Carolina. Check out all of the music, the Murrills, Damion Murrill Salon. And we're excited because you're coming here to the spot on Walton and Augusta.
That's right.
What is that? The
November 16th.
November 16th. Oh, yeah. Man, so guys, if you are in the area here in Augusta, Georgia, Aiken, South Carolina, what you saw is going to be live in effect on our stage in our studio. Man, we're excited about that. So you can see the information on the screen. Oh, yeah. And Mel will be honorary Murrill that night.
I'm gonna be a friend that night. I'm gonna be a doo-wop bop bop girl. Give me one good line in the song.
I tell you what, you know what? I'm gonna have to call you up when I get there too. So don't you turn me down when I call you on the mic, okay?
I won't. I got you. Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be excited. We're gonna come with so much energy, and we're just excited and ready, man. So if I would say if you're not planning to be in a place, you don't want to miss that night, because we got something in store for you guys. So it's going to be great.
It's going to be dope. It's going to be dope. It's going to be dope. Damion, thank you, bro. I love you so much, man.
Thank you.
Hey, love you guys too.
All right. That was Damion Murrill, guys. You want to make sure you check him out on all streaming outlets. All right. So Shout out to our new affiliates. The New Artist Profile is continuing to add stations. I think this is the 45th station. Shout out to Praise 101, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Yes, we are going to be airing on next Sunday from 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So we are so excited, man. And the show is
Here We Grow Again.
I like that.
Here We Grow Again.
You need to make that a t-shirt. Here we grow again. So man, I'm telling you, God is just blessing. I asked God for 10 new stations, and I think we're on track to getting those 10 by the end.
Awesome.
Yeah, he will definitely honor your prayers and requests.
Very much so.
Yeah, it's not about Tony D. It's about exposing these independent artists so their music can be heard. Shout out to my man Orlando with CHH Jams. We come on every day on CHH Jams, Monday through Friday. Orlando, we appreciate that, man. Man, it's about exposure. It's about exposure. And so I'm gonna say this, guys, make sure you download the artist's music. It's okay to stream them on the streaming platforms. That's fine. But download the songs, whether it be $1.99, 99 cents, 59 cents, 2 cents, whatever. Download the songs. You used to go to the record stores and the CD stores and the 8-track stores and the cassette stores and buy them. Now y'all done got lazy and you just want to stream them on your playlist. No, buy them and put them in your phone. That's how
$1.29 is less than a soda at the gas station.
Boom. There you go. All right. Because, we got to eat too. And so Imelda paid a lot of money to get Never Be Defeated done.
Sure did.
Yeah. So go ahead and buy Never Be Defeated. Go on to Bandcamp and buy Sweet Seduction. We need $1.99, so support the artist by purchasing their music. All right. If you'd like to be a sponsor of the New Artist Profile, very simple. All you have to do is email us at csemediabiz@yahoo.com. Sponsors help keep this and the other platforms on Level Up Nation on the air. All right. It takes a lot of time and finances to get this done. So if you like to share your business, your event, your music, whatever it is, right here on the New Artist Profile, on the Level Up Show, on Pat Nash Show, on CHH Jams, on Dr. Kyrie's show, on all of the shows on this platform, all you have to do is hit me up, csemediabiz@yahoo.com. All right. We love to promote. It's all about promoting. All right. It's all about promoting. Next week's guest will be Damion Coleman. This guy, Daniel. Yeah, thank you. My glasses stopped working for 2 seconds. Thank you. Daniel Coleman, man, amazing artist, singer, songwriter. If you listen to the NAP show over the last couple of weeks, his song has been in the first 3 songs in rotation. So you want to be here next week. And the following week, we're going to have gospel recording artist, R&B artist, Terry Remsen, another amazing artist, man. So I'm telling you, we're going to keep hitting you with all of these great artists. So yeah, we're excited about the New Artist Profile Live, and we're excited about the New Artist Profile radio platform.
I'm excited about all of it.
Yeah. So Imelda she's with us again. She's going to pop in, drop in, slide in periodically. Every now and again.
Put a little sparkle. Leave a little sparkle.
Bling.
Bling. Yes.
Imelda is a longtime co-host with me when we were doing the New Artist Profile here at Shout 94.7. And she's still doing radio with me. And so we're excited about that. And we actually interviewed her a couple of weeks ago for the debut of her single, Never Be Defeated. Anything else?
No.
Tell them we got a couple of seconds. Tell them how they can get some Melly cakes.
Call me. Call me.
Call me if you want some Melly cakes now. Call me.
Inbox
satisfaction me. Will be guaranteed.
That was too many words. Just all you had to do was say satisfaction guaranteed.
Well, I didn't want to be like the original.
You can inbox me. You can call me. Send a messenger pigeon, and I got you. Messenger pigeon. They still do those things.
I don't know,
but hit me up. Social media, hit me up, and I got you.
Yes, I'm telling you, it's good. Like, I'm not saying that just because she here. It's really, really good. So check out Melly Cakes if you're in the local area, or if you sliding through Augusta, South Carolina area, and you want some dessert, or however.
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna. It's gonna be good. Yeah, gonna
Come
be
on,
good.
get some. The slogan is one slice is never enough. So just order a whole cake when you order. Don't ask for a slice. Just take the whole cake onto the house.
Tell them how to follow you on social media.
You can follow me on all platforms at Imelda Schaffner. IMELDA SHOFFNER. Imelda Schaffner.
There you go. And Miss Mary, she said she wants the shirt. Yes, this is Tony D Original King Wear.
Well, if Miss Mary, you want that shirt, can we put a queen on it for you?
I got queen wear.
Okay, queen wear.
I got queen
get
wear.
Your son the king wear, but
I got queen wear.
You can get the queen.
I got queen wear. Yeah, we're gonna be playing debuting some of our gear periodically. Usually I got the NAP show shirt on, but I decided to do a little something different.
It's usually the Proverbs 3 and 6 shirt.
Yeah. Well, actually, the last couple of weeks I've been doing new artist profile. Shout out to Queen Alicia out of New Jersey, who have provided me with a NAP hoodie, NAP t-shirt. I got the little golf shirt. And Queen Alicia,
things, huh?
She been killing it. Killing it. Thank you. Queen Alicia, WKKW Radio, New Jersey. And she's playing your song too.
She is?
Yes.
Thank you, girl. I appreciate you.
Yes. We got 5 minutes. So I'm excited.
Pat, you gonna get a shirt too. We got you, boo.
Yeah, I got you, Pat. Yeah. So I'm excited because the Mets and the Yankees are in the playoffs at the same time. So people been kind of hating on me.
They think you're schizophrenic. They said choose you this
day.
day.
Saying you got to choose a team. But I'm from New York, so I'm supporting both teams because I like them both. Now, if they happen to go to the World Series, then I'm choosing the Mets because I'm from Queens and the Mets are from Queens. But I mean, come on, like why I can't pick? I mean, they went in on me.
The Bible says a double-minded man is unstable.
I'm not double-minded.
Pick one. Choose you this day.
I support. I'm a supporter of all things good.
Okay. All right.
They went in on, especially on TikTok. They went in on me. I was like, really?
This right here is why they keep talking about them. See right there? Choose
now. I'm choosing the Mets to win. But if the Mets lose and the Yankees get in, then I'm rocking Yankee stuff. This is because I'm from New York. I'm supporting New York.
See, that's how bandwagon fans sound. This week they're Steelers fans. Next week,
I'm a Cowboy fan all the way. Even though they make me sick, they're probably losing right now. All right, guys, we're going to leave you with this word: trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean out on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge God, and He will direct your path. Because living for God is as easy as ABC. If you always believe Christ, your life will never be the same. Because we serve a God who can do exceedingly and abundantly above all that you can even ask or think. So whatever you're asking God for right now, He can exceed that by
1 skrillion.
Make sure you're living your life G-rated. What's G-rated? Living a lifestyle that's pleasing to God and brings glory to Him in everything that you do. I'm your boy, Tony D on the radio, and this is
Imelda Schaffner.
And we love you, and there's nothing that you're going to do about it. We're going to close with my single entitled Sweet Seduction. Put your ears on it. Go to Bandcamp, download it, $1.29, make it a part of your music collection. Until next week, when we'll be with you with Daniel Coleman. I'm your boy, Tony D on the radio. Chill.